Hi, welcome back to Lux Loops. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make this simple, cute frog bag. I'm going to use these 4 colors. I'm going to be using green, black, cream, or you could use white, and some pink. You're going to need a 5mm crochet hook and a 3.5mm crochet hook, some scissors, or a metal yarn needle or a plastic one, whichever one that you have. And finally, some stitch markers. We're actually going to start on the eyes and the details first because I find that easier to do before doing the bigger part of the video. We're going to start with making the heart first before we go on to the eyes. We're going to start on our pink to make our magic ring for our heart. I need you to do that right now. So take your index and middle finger and you're going to wrap the yarn around twice around them. Just going to adjust it that. We're going to stick your hook through the first and second loop. Then with your hook, you're going to grab the second one and pull it underneath the first one. Then you're going to yarn over here, and then you're going to pull through the loop. Then slowly take your fingers out. And that's a magic ring. I hope that was easy for you to understand. Now you can just adjust it if it feels out of place. And now we're going to chain 3. If you don't know how to chain 3, just going to yarn over, pull 3, yarn over, and pull 3. Now we have 3 chains in our magic circle. Now we're going to treble crochet 3 times into the hole. So you just got to yarn over twice, go through the hole, yarn over the yarn over, pull through 2. Now we're going to do the same. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. And that's a treble stitch. If it looks like this, then you can just pull it over to look like more closer to the stitch. And we're going to do that 2 more times. I've done my 3 treble crochets in my hole. Now we're going to do 3 double crochets. It's like a treble crochet but just with 1 loop. So we're going to yarn over, go through the hoop, scoop out the yarn from the hole, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. And then we're just going to do that 2 more times. Then we just do 1 more treble crochet. So yarn over twice into the hole, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And we're just going to push that up so it looks like it's in line with the others. And as you can see, it's kind of forming the heart shape. Now we're going to do 3 double crochets, then 3 more treble crochets, and chain 3. And I'll meet you off at the end to show you how to fasten off. This is what it should look like at the end. So this part is my chain 3. So we're not going to yarn over, we're just going to go straight into the hole, grab the yarn, and just pull it through. So there should be 2 loops on your hook. Then you're just going to pull through. And there you go, you've done your slip stitch. So now we're just going to pull that and just going to put the hook down. And the tail that you had at the beginning, just pull it gently. Make sure it doesn't get caught with your other yarns. Or you can put on it tightly, whatever way works for you. It should look like this. It's like a little cute. I'm just going to adjust that a bit again because I did it the wrong way. There we go. Should look like that. Now we're just going to take our hook again stick it through the hole, just pull that. There we go. Now we just gotta chain 1, and then you take your scissors, just cut off that tail. We wanted to make it long because we need to use it to sew it in. Just pull through. That's it. It came undone again. Sorry. But don't worry if yours comes out wonky. Everything that you do is always going to be nice and beautiful. You just got to work it your own way. So it should look like this. Now we're bringing in the black yarn to do the eyes. Now we're going to make a magic circle. I've already told you how to do that while making the pink heart, but I can repeat the steps if I want to. So I'm just going to take your index and middle finger, yarn over the yarn, twice. Go through the first loop, grab the second one, pull it through, yarn over, and then pull it through the hoop. There you go. Now we want to do 10 single crochets into one hole. So how to do a single crochet is to go through the hoop, grab the yarn, should have 2 loops, yarn over and pull through both of them. And basically that's it. And we're going to do that 9 more times. It should look like this now once you're done. We're going to do the same thing we did with the heart. Just pull it through, put it down, and the tail that we used, just pull it. Then it should look like this tiny little ball. I'm going to take the hook again through the... It's going to be slightly hard for you to see on camera because the yarn is black, but if you can see that V there, then we're going to put your hook through that. Grab the hook from the other side, the yarn pull through the hole, should have 2 loops, pull that through there. And there you go, that's the first eye done. And you want to do that another time because we need 2. Just going to place it down, take your scissors, cut the yarn, make sure it's also long as well to sew in. Just got to pull it through. That's it, and we just got to make 2. I'm going to use the pink yarn again to make the cheeks of the frog. You can make cheeks if you want, but for me, I just want to. You can go back to the part where I show you how to make a magic circle in case you have forgotten, because we're going to use that again. There we go, I've made it, and we're going to work 8 single crochets into that hole. How to do a single crochet is that you put through the hoop, grab the yarn, and you should have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, and pull through all of them. There we go, that's 1 single crochet. Now we have to do that 7 more times. Should look like this. Then we're just gonna pull through that. Take the tail, and then we're just gonna pull. Go. If you can see, there's a little V over here. Then we're gonna pull through the hook. Just pull it. And with the little V that I showed you earlier, gonna put our hook through there. Grab the yarn, you should have 2 loops, and then you pull 1 through. And there we go, that's the cheek. And we're gonna do that a second time as well, because we need 2. Like I said, you can do this if you want to, but I just want to, because I think it looks cute. Make sure the tail is long so we can sew it. There we go. Okay, this one's gonna be a little bit different. For the eyes and the cheeks, we have used the 5mm crochet hook, but now we're gonna be using the 3.5mm crochet hook because these are gonna be like, I think they're called like the twinkle in the eyes. I don't know what they're called. But yeah, we're gonna make that, and it's gonna be a pretty simple because it's very small. So we're gonna do magic circle, we said, go, and we're gonna work 3 single crochets into the hole. That's just it, very small amount. I've already shown you how to do a magic circle and how to do single crochets, so I'm pretty sure you can do it. And if you're still struggling, you can go back to where I give you that kind of tutorial for it. I've made 3, that's just it. Pull through, take the yarn tail, just pull. And there you go. It looks small, but that's exactly what we want, so don't worry. And we'll take the little V we have, if you can see it, like the very first stitch. Basically, I'm struggling to see it. Found it. I'm just gonna put a hook through there. It's kind of hard to see because it's a very small circle. And over. 2 loops. Pull through 1. And make 2 again. You're just gonna hear me say that a lot during this intro. Making 2. Place it down. Make the yarn tail as strong. Just pull through. And there we go. So now we're gonna be moving on to like the main part of the bag, which is gonna be this like almost kind of pastel green. It's from Hobbycraft Everyday DK, 50 grams, and it's 100% acrylic, which makes it stretchy, the yarn. And it's in the color mint green. Doesn't really look minty to me, but it looks like a very suitable color to make our frog green. So instead of making a magic ring like we did with the others, we're going to be making a slip knot. So how I do it is I take the yarn like this with my middle and index finger, take my hook, twist it round so it looks like that, yarn over and just pull through. There, that's just how I make it. So that's 1 chain already, and I'm just gonna chain until how long I want it, the bag to be. So I've made my length of my bag, which is gonna be 38 chains. I think that's a good way, or good width, sorry, to make the bag. And you can do 35 if you want to, or you can do how you want it to be. So the first chain that's closest to your hook, we're going to skip that. And we're going to do a half double crochet into the second one that's closest to your hook. So we're going to yarn over, go to the second hook, hole, pull through the yarn, and you should have 3 loops on your hook. We're just going to yarn over and we're going to pull through all 3. And in that same hole here, the big hole, we're going to do another half double crochet in it. There. And then we're just going to go and do half double crochets all down your chain until the last one. I'm going to tell you what we're going to do for the last one. Okay, I'm on the last stitch, and for the last stitch, we're going to do exactly what we did with the first stitch. We're going to do 2 half double crochets. So we're just going to yarn over, stick it into the hole through. It's just like the tight hole for me. I don't know if it's going to be the same for you. For me, I kind of struggled to get it through. Oh, it kind of already went through the loops already. Let me just do that again. So sorry for making incorrections. This is supposed to be a tutorial. There we go. Sorry for the little mistakes I did there. I've done 2. And now we're just gonna simply turn our work around, upside down basically. Just let me clear this out so you guys can see. There's this big hole here. We're gonna work 2 half double crochets into this hole here. Just gonna yarn over, go through the hole, 3 loops, yarn over, pull through all 3, yarn over to the hole, 3 loops, yarn over, pull through all 3. Just go. It should look like it should be curving, and then gonna these bits here, like, you know those, yes, there, we're gonna be working into those. I'm just gonna show you for an example in case you didn't see. So yarn over, and then I don't know if you can see, into that bottom kind of like ribbon. So we're just gonna be doing that all around. So I'm at the end now, and it should look like this. So it should be like the bottom or like the base of the bag. And this is where you're at, or maybe. And if you see this like V, you're gonna stick your hook through there. Grab the yarn up there, 2 loops, there. That's that. You've slip stitched. Chain 1, and then we're gonna half double crochet in that same spot, same hole. And then we're just gonna half double crochet all the way around. I've done my last half double crochet, and now I'm just gonna slip stitch. And there you go. It should start like curling up, I guess. Well, it's gonna be a little bit flat over here, but like on the sides it will start to curl up. And we're just gonna repeat that for 17 more rows, because this bag is gonna be a total of 18 rows, and the 19th row is a little bit unique, which is why I'm gonna show you at the end of crocheting. So it's the same thing. You chain 1 and then half double crochet all around, and you're gonna do that 17 more times. I'll see you for the 19th row. So after a few days, this is what your bag should currently start to look like. For now, we're going to do row 19, which is going to be a little different to the rows that we've been doing. So obviously going to chain 1, and we're going to do half double crochets around until we get to these parts, because this part is where we're going to do like the bulging eyes. So these bits, we're going to be doing that on these stitch markers here. So with your stitch markers, you can place it however you want. This is how I want it so far. But yeah, we're just going to half double crochet all around it. And I'll see you there when I get to my stitch markers. Once you get to the part where you've marked off where you want the like bulging part of the eyes are, just want to remove stitch marker, and you just want to do 10 double crochets in that same hole. If you don't remember how to do a double crochet from AHA, then I will teach you how to do it again. So yarn over, go through the hole that you've just stitched marked, grab the yarn, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So it should look bigger than the half double crochets, as you can see. And we're just going to do 9 more of those. As you can see, after doing 10, this is what it should look like. And in the next stitch or hole here, we're just going to do a half double crochet. That should just lock it in place, the eyes. There we go. And we're just going to half double crochet again to get to this one over here. In the other hole or stitch that you've placed your stitch marker, just remove that, and we're just going to do the same thing that we did with this one, 10 double crochets in that same hole. Same thing which we did in the other stitch over here. Just going to do a half double crochet just to like seal it or lock it in. And it should be looking like this for you, but for me it's gonna look like that. Then we're just gonna half double crochet all the way around after that. As you can see, this is what it should look like. And if you wanted to, you could repeat this bit on the back side, but for me, I'm just going to keep it at the front. So this is what the bag should be looking like right now. If it folds a little bit, these parts, it's kind of normal because of how much stitches are put inside of one hole, so it's pretty normal. And now we're going to fasten off. So just go back to places where you've slip stitched, Then you're just going to take a pair of scissors, cut the line off, and just pull through. There we go. There's your bag. Done. Well, the base of it. So now that we've got all of our pieces crocheted, now we're going to have to sew them all together. So before we sew, of course, we're going to have to think of the places where we're going to arrange them. I want to kind of arrange it like what I did with my other bag. So the black eyes are obviously going to be here. I'm going to bring it out a bit so you guys can see. The cheeks will be like here. The eye shinies will be here. And I will come back later to show you how to sew on the mouth because it can be a little tricky, and the heart will go down here. So I will see you after I have sewed everything on. So I've now sewn on the details, and this is what it's looking like for me. Adorable. And inside you can see all the ends I've sewn in. And if you want to sew in the ends, then if you see, like, I don't know if you can see it properly, but if you can see these bits, then you just put the needle behind them and then just pull through. So as you can see here, the black ones are very visible, but if you just pull it away, you don't really see it as much, so it doesn't really matter, to be honest. But now I'm going to be showing you how to do the mouth now. Now you can place the mouth wherever you'd like, in the middle, to the side, but I'm going to probably place it in the middle. So I'm just going to put my yarn through the needle. I find it hard to put it in, so I just twist it, and then I just shove it in the hole, basically. There we go. So I'm probably going to put the mouth here, and here. This is where I've put it. And we're going to do that again. As you can see, one line. Then we're going through the same hole again. Hole. There. So then it's like thicken. Just going to pull on it a bit because I have it attached to the ball. How we're going to do this is that at the bottom of it, say for example, here, pull through, we go under the black line here. It's a little hard because I'm trying to show you and do it at the same time. As you can see, under. And then through the same hole from where it came from. Then it shall pull the mouth down. And there you go. You got a smile. and I'm just going to sew it into the bag. This is what it should look like now. For the strap, we're going to do a slip knot, and we're going to chain 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the first loop that's closest to you, we're going to skip that, and we're going to the second loop, or stitch. Grab the yarn, we're just going to keep that there, and then go through the second one. So 3. For the strap, we're going to be doing a slip knot. So if you don't remember how to do it, we just take the yarn like this, twist it round, yarn over, and just chain 1. And we just need to chain 5, so just 4 more chains. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there we go, 5 chains. And we're going to skip the first one that's closest to our hook, go into the second one, grab the yarn, pull through, so there should be 2. Then going into the third one, yarn, and then there shall be 3. And then next one, like that, 4. And then the last one, we're going to have a fit. So then there should be 5 loops. So then we're just going to yarn over, pull through 1, just 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. So this is the back view, but this is the front view. So what we're going to do now is that I'm going to show you. So this part, these little lines here, we're going to put our hook through it and then grab the yarn there. So as you can see, like that, and then pull through the hole and then grab the yarn, and we just do that again, basically. If you get what I mean, it's kind of hard to show you. There. We grabbed it from these bits, okay? So this we put off up through, and then we just yarn. And then we do the same thing again. Yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. And we're just going to keep going until the strap is long enough. So I've now finished the strap. This is what it looks like at the front. Now mine's just a little short and a little long, stretchy. You can make yours however long you want, and now we're just going to sew it on. And there we go. Look at how this bag has turned out. The strap is a little long, and it does kind of look like that when you sew it. I kind of sewed it a little differently, but I'm not really good at symmetry. But overall, this is what the bag is looking like for me. Super cute and adorable. You can fit anything inside, your phone, to like, I don't know, a little mini notebook. But thank you for watching this tutorial, and I hope that you will like and subscribe to my channel. Bye!